Now, the second method to increase the capacity of the wireless networks is to use the sectoring. And in the sectoring, we use the directional antennas to divide a cell into sectors. For example, in the case of this cell, we have divided it into three sectors using three directional antennas. One directional antenna is here, the other directional antenna is here, and the third directional antenna is here. And the frequencies are the duplex channels that are being used in this cell are also divided into three groups. One group is being used here, the second group is being used here, and the third group is being used here. And this antenna is only going to transmit in this direction using these frequencies. It would not transmit in the opposite direction. So here A is the name given to the cells that are using the same frequencies, and we are using sectoring to divide the cell A into three sectors. So this cell A is divided into three sectors, this cell A is divided into three sectors, this cell A is divided into three sectors, and these cells would also be divided into three sectors, although this is not shown here. Now, if we, in this sector, in each of these cells, same frequencies would be used. So now this sector is only transmitting in this direction. So it is only interfering with this cell, and it is interfering with this cell, and it is not interfering with this cell because its transmissions are away from this cell. Similarly, now if we consider this cell, we can see that this cell is suffering interference from this cell, and it is suffering interference from this cell, and it is not suffering interference from this cell, or from this cell, or from this cell, or from this cell. So this cell is only suffering interference from two cells. And if we had not used the sectoring, then this cell would be suffering interference from its six neighbors. So as the number of interfering cells is reduced, so the interference to this cell is reduced, and as the interference is reduced, that means that we can decrease the cluster size, and as we decrease the cluster size, the number of frequencies or the number of duplex channels that are available in the cell, they increase, and as a result the capacity of a cell increases.